Breaking news, the Republican administration announced 100% tariffs on foreign-made film productions, which basically will kill Hollywood. The same people who yell like free market every time they see oat milk are now like, putting 100% tariff on foreign film production. Like it's the 1950s and movie studios are some sort of national security infrastructure, like Trump wants to build propaganda films like Hitler did back in the day. Like this isn't patriotism. It's weird nationalist panic. And it reflects a sheer lack of understanding of the industry. Hollywood didn't leave the U.S. because it hates America. It left because Canada gave it a tax break, right? Like the GOP thinks they're trying to duct tape the film industry together, but zero understanding of how filmmaking actually works. Nothing says we love the arts like inflating budgets, killing location flexibility, and throwing global collaboration out the window. Global collaboration has been good for the film industry. Here's the twist. While this is bad for Hollywood and the traditional infrastructure and the studio system, this is actually good news for indie filmmakers, for the state of Texas, and for AI. Why? Well, because Hollywood's offshore addiction just hit a wall. Every production that was going to be looking at shooting offshore right now is taking a pause. So that's, again, bad for Hollywood, but that makes local productions, indie productions, sexy again. If investors are looking at where to put their money, local production is a pretty good place. So if you're scrappy, you're smart, you don't need like a fancy Swiss mountain to fake emotional depth. You have a real shot at getting films made. So Texas, you magnificent film underachiever, this is your moment. The Senate passed a historic incentive bill recently, going to be like $500 million in incentives a year. If the House Republicans can stop trying to ban books and take over public schools for a minute and think about the economic impact to Texas, we could start to build a real creative economy that isn't selling our soul to California or Beijing, right? And AI underpins all of this. Right? Like AI is licking its lips right now. AI creators, like, if you can't afford a $200 million shoot in New Zealand, maybe you can look at all the tools like, Sora and Midjourney and Runway and Kling and do a world-class film from like a warehouse in Waco, right? Like AI doesn't care about tariffs, it cares about access. And the more the establishment freaks out, the more power that it shifts to those of us who can create fast, can create weird, and create local. So yep, this tariff is dumb policy, but it's also a clarifying moment. Hollywood is not coming back, not the way you think, but something better just might rise in its place if we don't screw it up.